uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, chests proudly. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeper. Hazard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Chouameni, Dembele, Yaya Toure. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Maradona. And this is Dembele. James. Iñaki Williams. And it's Simons. And this is Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some space. Chance! In he goes again. It's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps... It's Dembele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Kagawa. Kagawa charging forward, the ball at his feet. The ball goes... He's got tall! Yes! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, it's a... Can he finish? Oh, it's gone in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hazard looking to get on the end of this. And the shot! Off the post! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Van de Ven. And Mendes. James. De Jong. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. Puskás! Puskás! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's only too happy to... Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And he is just ripping it up. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked him off instead.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Rodri. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Iñaki Williams. He's picked his way through. Shot, tries a shot! It's run loose. And one more try! Sticks it away! Hazard duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So is this the start of a comeback? Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution on the field, number 21. Williams.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Dembele. Xavi Simons. Now James. Olise. And they can counter here. Van der Ven. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Van Dijk. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Puskas. And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass is just off target.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Azar. Olise. Oh, shooting chance! And it's been given away. This time, surely! And it's come back out to him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Baresi. Bastoni. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Puskas. Out to the left it goes. James. De Jong. And it's James.
Oh, really well played.
Played out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Kagawa. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Xavi Simons.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
Now it's Olise. Dembele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Plays a sharp little ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Maradona. Now it's Puskás. Now it's Dembele. Puskás. And Puskás! And that is high. Pinches it off him. James. Can he get it through? De Jong. Kagawa. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Simons. He is through. And a chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Olise. And it's James. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Xavi Alonso. Looking for options for movement. Puskás. Van Dijk gets it away. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Puskás. And that pass just didn't quite work. James. De Jong. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough.
Decent chance! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. De Jong. Passing nice and neat. Xavi Alonso. Played out to the left flank. Tries to pass it through. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that will be it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
And the shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Belletti. Now Neymar. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great shoots!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Played back. Hernes. Can he get it through? Cannavaro does well to get it back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bebeto finds himself offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Xavi Alonso. It's run loose here. And it's Luis Suarez. Quarter of an hour played. Messi. That is good strength.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Platini. Panama look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Knocks it into space. And it's Azar. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Hernes is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And here's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Tries to pass it through. And he's surging through. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. He can run onto that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Platini. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tonali. Platini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's run loose, who's going to get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tonali. And it's Michel Platini. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Birmingham truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away? And it's Michel Platini. And here's Suarez. Messi. So, what can they make of this? Tonali. Neymar.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's Bebeto. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be
Platini.
1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Xavi Alonso. Neymar goes steaming forward. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Bebeto. And here's Messi. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Xavi Alonso promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Looking to play him in, and that is a little undercooked. Platini is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Michel Platini.
That was lovely, that.
Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement. Messi. Panama looking to pass their way through. Can he finish? It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Panama are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Messi. Xabi Alonso. Platini. Messi. Platini. Lovely bit of skill. Now that's a fine challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Bebeto. Oh, that's a key interception. Panama finding their passes.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is ended up in no man's land. Azar. Panama looking to pass their way through. Time and again they are repelled. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Azar. He is through here. On the finish! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Good ball, good take. Baresi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that has not gone well. Rijkaard plays a sharp little ball here. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good ball! Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Hernes.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Neymar. That's a sharp pass. Xavi Alonso. Spread out to the left. And here's Neymar. And he's cut it out. And he's intervened well there. Neymar. Neymar! Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end, then, no joy. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Adams gets it away. James. Spread out to the left. Hakimi plays it in. Oh, what a... Oh, crossbar! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. This to go one up. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chouameni. Xavi Alonso. And this is Puskás. Howson cuts out the pass. Serginho. Can he get it through? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Hernes. Chouameni. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Puskás. All the way back. Raya. That is ended up in no man's land. Yaya Touré. Xavi Alonso. Yaya Touré. And it's Hullet. Oh, this looks sharp. Hakimi. Hakimi goes on a run down the left wing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross from Hakimi. Spread it left. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Not the most convincing of passes. Xavi Alonso.
Birmingham really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Hernes. And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Puskás. And he thumps it clear. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well read, nice interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that is expertly dealt with. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now, can they get him away? Xavi Alonso. Hernes. Now it's Hullet. And he's running through. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. No, not quite.
Xabi Alonso will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Valverde. Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's managed to get free. Well, that's a little loose. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Xabi Alonso. And this is Puskás.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. He's a sharp little... Big chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Raya claims it, safe hands. And it's Hullet. And this is Puskás! Hullet! Same again, same outcome.
Birmingham really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Puskás. Pass somewhat off target.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And this is Bebeto. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Maradona. And that's not going to reach. Howson gets rid without sophistication. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Xavi Alonso. Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham clears. Yaya Toure. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
And we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Nicely spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Opts for safety. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Chance to deliver. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Could move up a gear here. And it's Serginho. Serginho, good purposeful running this. Tchouaméni getting this one clear. Nicely weighted ball. Puskás. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Tries to pass it through. James calmly anticipates. James with the clearance. Costa Curta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're...
And Puskás! Yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well,
decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Adams. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Maradona knocks it into space. And the counter is on. Now then, he's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! Well, now, oh, what has happened? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Punched away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Puskás! And he's found the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager.
Oh, that's ambitious. Adams. And this is Hullet. He's found a way through.
Pretty robust defending.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Hullet. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Messi. Substitution in progress.
Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away.
Birmingham really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Serginho. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. And that's off target.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. James.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nice looking ball. He's being urged to shoot. And that was very necessary. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Danger averted for now. Looking to play him in. Xavi Alonso. Puskás. Now it's Puskás. Now it's Messi. He might be in here. Steaming on goalwards. And he's there to belt it away. That's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Puskás. Eze. Yaya Toure. And it's Xabi Alonso. Great vision. Maradona. And that's been intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Shot, surely! Oh, should have put that away.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Valverde. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. Yaya Toure. Well, that has not gone well. Hernes. Now it's Maradona. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yaya Toure aimed beyond the defence. Oh, super ball! Maradona! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Birmingham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there.
We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Maradona. Number 23.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Number 7.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Number 21, Griezmann. Number 9, Jorginho. Number
Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Paris
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Messi.
It's a
Coming on
good
the field
30,
is
35 yards out,
number
this.
13, Bellingham.
Looking for a runner. Oh, super find. He has found the way through. Chance! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. Just about within shooting range. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And the shot! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Big header! No, he can't turn it in. Nakata makes the interception.
Minutes has been indicated.
Hakimi. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want...
So that's it. It is all over.
Just a quick reminder.
Perfect result, perfect outcome. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Adams. Xavi Alonso. Yaya Toure. Xavi Alonso. Nicely weighted ball. Robertson. Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Griezmann. Can he get on the end of this? Back into the middle. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Tchouameni gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Birmingham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That had too much on it. Baresi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still...
Great chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backstick.
He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Zanetti getting this one clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hullet. Guti is always looking to break lines. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. De Bruyne. He's in a great position here, and he's picked out the run. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Oh, what? And Bebeto! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pull it. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is Bebeto. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Guti. Now that looks a decent ball. Ambitious ball here. And he's intervened well there. Baresi. Raul. He's had it taken off him. Now, can they get him away? That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Chouameni. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space out wide. Donadoni. And this is De Bruyne. And he's got... Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Off the post. It's their second corner of the game. Adams clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And this face-to-face with the keeper. Tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Birmingham really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Terrific header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Xabi Alonso with a real chance here. Alonso! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Hullet.
Well,
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Birmingham really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona find a position of real strength now. And Hullet! Now, how often do you see that?
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Can he get it through? De Bruyne providing an outlet on that flank. Up he goes! And somehow he kept it out. So, third corner of the game. Baresi is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's bustling through here. Toure purring through the gear. And a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Birmingham certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Always going over the top.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Stood up well to him there. Xavi Alonso. Now that's well seen too. Looking to play him in. Raul. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a climb! Oh, it rattles the bar. Baresi. Hernes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Griezmann. Hernes! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Xavi Alonso. Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Out for a throw. Raul. Guti. Oh, it's Bebeto. Bebeto going face to face with his great rival. Rijkaard makes the interception. Raul. Robertson. And that's a throw-in. Pacho. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Guti. Raul plays it in. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Gullit is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Well, it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Donatoni crosses it in. 75 minutes played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking here to chip it through. Guti! Oh, crossbar! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is De Bruyne. He has found the way through. He's got tall. And he hits the net. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Yaya Toure. Griezmann.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Robertson into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that has not gone well. Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. He is just and Bebeto! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Now it's Puskás. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Puskás. He's having a shot! A whisker high.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Madrid finding their passes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Cross. Oh, smashing header! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's had it nicked away. Knocks it into space. Batistuta. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way. Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Adams clears. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And now they can spring out of defence. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, important interception. Schmeichel gets rid without sophistication. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Deftly away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Dembele. Oh, well played, well sorted out. In with the challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. That is a brilliant interception. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement.
Hi.
It's Griezmann! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Griezmann clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Hi, bro.
Baresi. He's through, now is he in? Batistuta! Now who's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Beckham with the cross. And that has been cleared. Batistuta touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Played in deep. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. And a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. So what can they make of this? No way through there. And they've got rid. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Xavi Alonso. And he's worked it through. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Adams with a definite foul there. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time.
And a chance! Hernes. And it's Cancelo. Beckham. Costa Curta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And he cuts out the supply. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, well measured.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He has a look up. It's fallen! It's a loose... Oh, what has happened here? Caught offside that time. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. And the counter is on. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Dembele. Puskás over to the left. He has found the way through. Played in. And he's there to clear it. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Forlan. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi with a real chance here. Messi! Messi! From another planet! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi. Oh, super find. Zanetti cuts out the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Birmingham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Puskás. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hoeneß ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Isco. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Beckham. Toure cuts it out. And it's skewed away and claimed it back swiftly. Dembele. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Donadoni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's heaved it away. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means.
He's had a shot! And he's found the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid can make their change now with a break in play. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Birmingham nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Beckham does well to get it back. Thinks about the shot. Hoeneß. And they can counter here. He's had it taken off him. So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result.
No app you use for good network. I don't use Wi-Fi, bro. Only wired. Strictly fiber diet.
Just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And that gets things running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
You refused to add me to friends, pleading face. Pleading face, pleading face, pleading face, pleading face.
Vinicius Junior is...
And there's the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Vinicius Junior clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and
Don't underestimate that guy.
Kagawa. No goals as yet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso. And a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. And that brings up the century. Goal number 1.
Okay, bro.
Very special player. And a trademark move ends.
I haven't seen your friend request.
Birmingham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal and the shot, and it's in. They are really purring here, and they have...
I don't know Yusanon.
In the blink of an eye. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Adams clears. And it's Schneider. And here's Vinicius Junior. Kagawa.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's through here. And this is Bebeto. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Azar. Schneider. Now it's Berbatov. He's on it. Can he get away? He's through. And the finish! It's hit the crossbar. And again! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making it...
Super through pass.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And that
Trust me.
Was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Your players are faster.
Kagawa, who's set up one goal so far. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Bebeto. Bebeto. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Schneider. Azar. And it's Schneider. Half-time.
Super through pass, bro. Okay, check mark button.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is expertly dealt with. Now this could be a chance. Serginho. To Schneider. Half-time getting close now. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's shapes to shoot!
Sip it in a counter.
Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. expertly done.
Yeah, okay, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That is good alertness.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Berbatov. Maradona. Now it's Bebeto.
I never knew you were the one with two face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really
Lol.
seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Real chance! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against.
Did you just start buying epic cards or?
Well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Remember not to celebrate early.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's the throw. Yaya Toure. Cannavaro. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Berbatov. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Azar.
Birmingham are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Vinicius Junior. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Birmingham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Here's a chance! Oh, a very decent attempt. Kagawa. And it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Nicely weighted ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's going to have his name taken.
This is my RTG, bro. I don't buy cards.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Number 6, Berbatov. Number 20,
You bought.
Vinicius Junior.
Neymar.
Field, number
And this is
Peter today.
number 14,
Schneider.
Erling Haaland.
No way through. Great vision. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. And here's
I saw in the beginning of the live.
Now it's... There's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two. So what can they make of this? And the pass is intercepted. Just about up to 75 minutes. Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Haaland. Now the Mbappe! Corner number 3 coming up. Header comes in!
Oh sorry, this is not the live face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. I don't have Peter, bro. Lol.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
I only use free coins gained. I will be spinning in a couple of matches though. Stick around, you will see.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
And this is Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Xavi Alonso. Messi. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though. Puskás! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Puskás demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Van Basten. Messi. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Hullet, and that has been cut short. Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. Now it's Puskás, and here's Messi. Lovely, now then. Tries a shot! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Birmingham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Puskás. And here's Hullet. Good read, needed to be. Serginho. Now it's Puskás. Hullet. Threads one in. Puyol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, easy pickings there. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi with a real chance here.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he...
Messi!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that has not gone well. Xavi Alonso. He won't be happy with that one. the most accurate pass. Adams. Onana. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Puskás. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, they can break here. Hoeneß showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's been shifted off it. Played out to the left flank. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Puskás. He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Gilberto Silva. Rijkaard. No, again there's no way through. That's a throw. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's been played through. It's Van Basten! Goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Botafogo get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he's got his cross in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. That gets things going for the second half. Now it's Puskás. And this is Messi. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Puskás shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
No, it's come to nothing. Messi. And they're back on the ball again. Gilberto Silva. And it's Vieira. Danger averted for now. Xavi Alonso. Puyol.
Birmingham are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Hoeneß is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Serginho. And this is Puskás. Now it's Hullet. He's had it taken off him. Oh, can he get onto this? Gilberto Silva has created one goal already. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Puskás. Out to the right. He has found the way through. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Puskás. Puskás! That's got him rattled. Dixon. And it's Vieira. Totti. Botafogo couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Looking for options for movement. That's the keeper's ball. Gullit. Hernes. It's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Messi. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Puskás. Gullit. Puskás could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. No way through. Now it's Gullit. And he plays one through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Dixon. Gilberto Silva. The pass has gone astray. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's beaten the last man. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Totti. Now that looks a decent ball. Khan claims comfortably. Adams. Xabi Alonso. Gullit is always looking to break lines. And that has left him in a heap. Serginho. Totti tries to play it. It's Van Basten! It's there! And what a climax we have here! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Botafogo give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Serginho. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real...
That should have been a penalty. Lol.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of...
Can he finish? Oh, what has happened? And it's come back out to him. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rooney goes short. Rashford with the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he latch on to this? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could move up a gear here. And this is Mohamed Salah. Ferdinand cuts it out. Some good work on the right flank here. Rooney. Havertz. Rashford. He has a look up. He shifted it to the flank. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rooney plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rashford. Oh, super ball. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Rooney demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Driving forward.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away. Salah, face to face with the keeper. And the shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still...
He's had a shot! And he's found the net! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And yes, it's him again. Liverpool take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rashford. Great vision. Shot a goal! Oh, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, great feat, that.
Scholes is always looking to break lines. Havertz. That's good running with the ball. And it's Park Ji-sung. Darren Fletcher, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, shooting chance! Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Scholes tries a deft little ball. Cross needs to be good. And that's the keeper's ball. Foden. Kagawa. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Odegaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good take in a good area. And this is Mohamed Salah. And it's half-time here. Liverpool are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the second half started. Darren Fletcher. And Scholes. And it's Rooney. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Foden. Oh, nicely intercepted. Park Ji-sung. Rooney. It's played through for him. Tries a shot! Oh, beautifully shaped. Takes a shot! He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Ødegaard. Now, can they get him away? That looks a good ball through. Havertz! There it is! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Can he get onto this?
Such good technique.
Nice control. And this is Rooney, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Casemiro attempts a clearance, and it's Scholes. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Foden proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Ødegaard. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Wow, that's a fine save. Oh, he's been... and again! And he's straight offside. Fletcher calmly anticipates. It's Park Ji-sung. Onana. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Foden. Now it's Havertz. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, that has not gone well. Pass somewhat off target. Rooney. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Havertz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's the chance to counter. Foot in. Diogo Dalot with a definite foul there.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Good read, needed to be. Foden. Now it's Havertz. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Fletcher wins the duel this time. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
He gets big! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. This time, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played back in. Ferdinand. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Substitution on the field. Number 29.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Liverpool conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Oh, he's been caught napping. Opts to play it back. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared without complication. Looking tidy in possession here. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Diogo Dalot. Manchester United finding their passes. Rooney. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Manchester United get their fourth corner. They've played it short. And he's gone backward here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Nkunku.
Pretty robust defending.
Through ball. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Substitution in progress.
Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Rodri. Thinks about the shot. An instinctive delivery. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Rooney. Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone...
Substitution on the field. Number 26, Kagawa. Number 8, Onana.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Coming on the field.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now?
Rodri. Number 22.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Nkunku. Plays a sharp little ball here. Jorginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a throw. Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
That has been slung wide. Garnacho, he has found the way through. Hoisted in. Oh, he's been caught up. And a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
That's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Now it's Rooney. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, what has happened here? He's being urged to shoot. And that has been clubbed away. And time is up. Liverpool can celebrate now. They have exactly what they... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
Rice. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Palmer. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. He's having a hit! Rice.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lo Celso. And it's Kagawa. And here's Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. And that is expertly dealt with.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that.
There's the shot! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and their day...
And Torres sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Fernando Torres. Ødegaard. Palmer. Kagawa. Looking for the run. Rice. Can he get it through? Adams calmly anticipates. Kagawa. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision, and it's made its way to him. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodri picks it up from the goal kick, and this is Torres. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Ødegaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. A probing pass. Vardiol makes the interception. That's really well cleared. Ødegaard. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's well positioned here. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Palmer! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vardiol really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, good take in a good area. McAllister. Tonali. And it's Fernando Torres. Distributed tidily. Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just eases him off the ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Vardiol clears it away. Rice. And he shoots! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable. And
Smart assist.
Forget about the analysis on this one. Just enjoy it.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And we're off again.
Coming on the field.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
It's Salah! It's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And the shot! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Pass somewhat off target. No, he's just misjudged that one. Adams. Lo Celso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. Odegaard. And it's Rodri. Not the most accurate pass. That's been cut out, well played. Lo Celso. And it's Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That is ended up in no man. He's having a go! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Now it's Torres. Now, can they get him away? Oh, this is a great header shot! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Quality ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking to play him in. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Saliba. Rice. Can he spark a counter here? Tonali tries to play it through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He's tried one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Saliba. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted. Odegaard. Kagawa. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Palmer. Thinks about the shot. Looks across and plays it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Palmer. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. He won't be happy with that one. Rodri. Couldn't squeeze it through. And this is Kagawa. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lo Celso, who has set up 2 goals. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Palmer. Chance for a shot! Into the pieces! There's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Tonali. Now that's well seen too. Liverpool finding their passes. And that is a little undercooked.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go.
That's what the wall's there for, Peter. That's good work.
Odegaard. And here's Lo Celso. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he cuts out the supply. Fernandez. Rodri. Now it's Palmer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Lo Celso. He can run onto that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mohamed Salah. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Liverpool illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games.
What can we do against this smart assist man?
Pretty irrelevant. It's
I don't know, bro. How? Just claim all of them. Bro, your quality is bad now. Not my style. Refresh. Claim everything in the mail. I like to save the training tokens.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Tries to play it through, and he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And that has been cut short. Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Soboslai. Maradona. Still goalless. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Threads one in. Messi powering forward here. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Colombia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, well measured. Baresi. Xavi Alonso. Now, what about a counter-attack? Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Great vision. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely weighted ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a lovely, neat pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Soboslai. And this is Messi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And the shot! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. And it's Colombia who take the lead. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Adams gets over and intercepts. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a good chance! This time, surely! Just off target.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Defending of the desperate variety. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. Onana.
Birmingham truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nicely shaped ball. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Forlan. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that interception was... And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
These connections have been horrible. Become asterisk.
Here we go again.
Birmingham really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Maradona. Xavi Alonso. Pernis is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Aimed beyond the defence. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's come through and he's had a quick look. Big chance! That is some save from Khan! Fallen! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Colombia with the corner, they're first. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And Messi! That is some save from Khan! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Colombia have their second corner now. Oh, it's come loose. He is just caressing the ball. Stood up well to him there. Almost an hour gone. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Time and again, they are repelled. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Pass is just off target.
Birmingham really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Forlan. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defence. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Good ball, good take. And this is Messi. Pernis. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Maradona. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Forlan. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Searching pass he's played there. Xavi Alonso.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now he's got space here. Adams makes the interception. Maradona. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a searching pass. Oh, no joy this time. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And this is Forlan. Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Bellingham. Hernes. And no, that was never going to make it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi.
Colombia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
His smart assist was in steroids on that match. And that's all, folks. Thanks to all that joined. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time. Adios.